fun and quick automotive tech tips that you should know. So if you have yourself a Ford unit with a 5R55 in it, and you end up with a situation where you've got no second gear, no fifth gear, or third, and you also end up with codes, gear ratio error codes with like a P0732, P0733, and even a P0735 because they relate to those type of gears. If you have just recently rebuilt this transmission, there's a good possibility that we may have installed the band strut in upside down. What happens when we do that is the band strut keeps the band from moving like it should. A lot of times it will end up cutting the servo seal because it pulls it out of its cover when it's trying to apply the band. And it's a very common problem that we'll see out here when we're rebuilding this transmission is we just end up putting those band struts in, not paying attention to what direction it goes. And so what you need to know is to make sure when you're building these transmissions is when you're putting that servo into the case, you want to make sure that the bore is not wore out, right? But you also want to make sure that you're putting this band strut in correctly, because a lot of times a wore out bore can cause some of the same drivability problems that we're dealing with on those codes as well. But that band strut is important to make sure that we've got the direction in the way it's supposed to be installed. So how do you know which direction it goes? Is you look at the band strut, and the notch on the bottom of that band strut needs to face towards the valve body. So the next time you build one of these transmissions, make sure you're looking at that band strut and make sure you got the orientation of the notch facing the valve body and when you're putting that in. So if you end up with these codes and this type of drivability problem, there's a good chance that we may have indexed that incorrectly. So take a look at that the next time you run into that problem, and I hope it helps you out.